Hey, I'm back, Facebook. I've not been making videos lately, at least Facebook Live videos, and I want to try to start doing it more because I know my blog posts aren't necessarily, easy to read. Like reading blog posts are not always people's kind of go-to medium with all there is to look at. So I wanted to try to do the blog posts via video. So I just finished doing one of the weekly videos I'm doing with Melanie Curtis, and they're up on YouTube. She and I kind of jam on all kinds of different topics. And I think those videos are really awesome conversations. So why is it every time I do a Facebook Live, my son comes bounding in? Hi. So this is perfect. You can join me for this. So this week's blog was on trusting life. Do you trust life? Maybe. Okay. So trusting life and continuing to work your butt off. I say yes usually, but you don't say yes, right? But work your butt off. So this is the deal. This is one of the biggest sticking points that I find with people that I talk to about this whole like trust life. Does that mean you just kind of sit and not work and not do your best to make life as awesome as it can be? And the thing about this whole kind of trusting life or surrendering thing doesn't ever mean that you stop working really, really, really hard as you possibly can. This thing about trusting life and surrendering has to do with not worrying, not being stuck in a place of fear, because fear and worry, that's not going to help you, bud. Fear and worry weighs us down and keeps us from doing our best work and from being really observant and catching all the different opportunities that we have to do our best work. So the deal is, when I say trust life and surrender, you kind of get back into a centered place, being clear and calm and super observant. And then you will notice all the opportunities that you have available to you to do something great. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean that things are going to be perfect, that there's not going to be tons of failure, tons of obstacles. But if we stay in this place of kind of trusting life, trusting ourselves, eventually we will continue to rise up and we'll be in the best possible position to achieve greatness. We'll have the most energy, the most powers of observation, and the most joy in what we do. Because as we know, when we're worried about things, we're not enjoying it. And we do our best work when we're enjoying the journey. Jesse, do you have a question or a comment?
Mommy, can I have ice cream? I finished my pasta.
See, this is 12 o'clock. My son asking for ice cream. Possibly. Go downstairs and I will discuss that with you in a second. So if anyone has any questions, you can type them in. I've gotten better about reading questions. So if you have any questions about like, yeah, but, like I get this a lot. Like, yeah, that sounds great, Pam, but what about when you're really doing something that's really hard that you don't necessarily know whether or not you're going to be successful? And what I would say to that is like, yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of living life, is that we want to be out of our comfort zone and we want to keep like raising the bar on what we're trying to achieve and trying to accomplish. And like, that's going to be scary. That's going to make us feel vulnerable. And the only time we can achieve anything great is when we are in that place of vulnerability. So we need to learn to lean into that and embrace that and not let it weigh us down. And again, because if we stay in this place of faith and trust, we will have the energy to do a higher level of work and to kind of, pivot when we need to pivot and make the most of all the challenges, learn from them and get back up, learn from them and get back up. So that's the biggest, I think, yeah, but that people have, because it gets to a deeper and deeper level of our self-limiting beliefs. Like, do we really believe that we can achieve greatness? And on some level, we all struggle with that. Like, I don't know if I'm meant to achieve greatness or if I'm meant to live what my mind judges as a small life. And I would say that that's silliness. I was actually just talking about lollipop moments with Melanie Curtis, because each moment we have the opportunity to spread love, joy, and have it be a great moment, even if we don't see it. And it isn't necessarily like a big, oh, I just took a company public or I just saved someone's life. You don't know each little moment of kindness and generosity or wisdom that you share, how it can ripple and really end up having a big impact that you don't ever know about. So that's, I guess, the gist of the post this week, is about trusting life, continuing to be motivated. This other thing too, when we trust life and we're not in a place of fear, that's when we can tap into infinite inspiration and creativity, because fear blocks inspiration and it blocks creativity and it blocks passion. So staying in that centered place where we're trusting life allows us to really tap into our deepest and most powerful potential. So any other questions, you can always send them to me. I love the yeah buts. That's kind of that's where you're stuck. And we get to a deeper and deeper level of the yeah, but, and that's how we can heal. Oh, Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Karen. Hi, Allison. Hi, Matt. So anyway, any questions, send them along. I really am doing all this work because I want to be of service. And even though it is incredibly out of my comfort zone to be doing videos and to be sharing things, I hate, being potentially annoying. And it's really out of my comfort zone to be doing this. So thank you for listening. And I really appreciate any positive feedback or questions because it helps me be more brave. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Love you too, Mel.